I'm Bob Walker, and this is SOS, Sportsman's Outdoor Strategies.
This week on SOS, SOS Hunt crew members Mark and Lance Hanger go trout fishing in the beautiful mountains of West Virginia. Then, Bob Walker and Paul Butsky head to Saskatchewan to hunt whitetails.
Hi, I'm Bob Walker.
And I'm Paul Butsky.
I'm James Bub Jackson.
I'm Sean Walker.
Hi, I'm Terry Rom.
I'm Chris Swecker.
I'm Mark Hanger.
And I'm Lance Hanger.
I'm Emily Stevens.
Hi, I'm Captain Ernie Calandrelli.
My name's Gabe Pacelli. And I'm Tony George.
Hi, I'm Daryl Hafford.
And I'm Diane Hafford.
I'm Brian Ross.
And I'm Chad Knoll.
And we're members of the SOS crew. Well, we're here at Harman's North Fork Cottages in Cabins, West Virginia. Drove over this morning. It was about an hour and a half from our place in Virginia, but you can see the water's gorgeous. It's in mid-July and the water's still up fairly well. It's like Fred was telling us that it's been kind of cool, so it's kind of kept the water stable. Got a nice little spring coming out of the mountain here, so the fish have kind of moved up and kind of staying around here for oxygen. So we'll give it a shot and see how we can do today and try to catch a few. You know, you guys have a very prestigious and serene place here. It's kind of its own kind of thing, one of a kind. You have beautiful cabins and wonderful places to stay. But you know, where your guests come from? What's your usual and what's the unusual?
Well, we had a guest here last week. She was from Alaska. We've had some guests from over in Europe. A lot of guests travel into D.C. and they want to get out in the country for a couple days, so they slip out here and stay with us. You know, we get some that's close by, but we get New Jersey and different states, and but we get several that's from a long ways off. You know, just different places.
You know, y'all stream's it's pretty special in itself, other than being in a gorgeous place and a beautiful area. But everything's artificial. You can't use any live baits or any power baits or anything. That's something that kind of keeps the fishing in its own kind of class, its own thing.
Yeah. Well, that's why we went to the catch and release for our customers, and we tried to privatize it. So when you come here, it was catch and release, and you know, everybody have a chance to catch fish. You know, the fly fishing aspect of it's pretty big around here, and you know, the spinners and trout magnets and different things. But you know, we just stayed away from the live baits and the power baits and stuff to make it special. That's what we tried to do, is make it special.
Baiting up here and see what we're gonna pick today to use. They've got trout magnets, Leland's lures here, so just gotta pick through and see which one I want. Got a whole variety of them, gold and green and fluorescent. So may go through them all. Just depends on what these trout like today. So let's give it a shot and get on them. There you go. Nice fish there. Just kind of hit it hard. See, there's quite a few trout down in this thing. It's pretty water. Beautiful thing. Look at the color in it. A little more in here. Beautiful rainbow. That thing.
Sportsman's Outdoor Strategies is brought to you by Walker's Game Ear, here like you've never heard before. Cabela's, world's foremost outfitter. Mossy Oak brand camo. It's not a passion, it's an obsession. This portion of Sportsman's Outdoor Strategies is brought to you by Winchester Ammunition, the American legend. She Safari, clothing for her expedition. Tinks, America's #1 buck lure.
You know, being born and raised in West Virginia, you know everything up here. All the streams are the best places to go, what to do. But why would someone want to come up here and fish in West Virginia if they're back home or something? What's the biggest draw you guys have up here?
Well, you know, the North Fork River is one of the most popular rivers around. You know, starting in March, we put in 1,500 pounds of fish a month. We put in, you know, 4,500 pounds for about 3 or 4 months of rainbows and browns. And just as far as the stream itself, it's one of the best streams around. You know, we got good springs into the stream. We got riffles. We got some nice big holes that you can fish in, and it's just a great place to come. It's a great area with all the things around to do.
You know, we got out here early this morning to come out here and fish with you guys, and we really appreciate you letting us come and get to do this. I love being out and getting the opportunity to go out into the stream and cast a line or two. But explain to me a little more about your fishing. You know, we were here in this hole at the bottom, and then we went up to the north part, but and it's later on. So just what kind of fishing is there throughout the year, throughout the whole season?
In the middle of, you know, July, with the water being down just a little bit, we come down here to where we had a spring fed in, and the fish are, you know, seeming to stay around there a little bit more. And then we moved on upstream to another hole, and you know, they seem to be up there where the riffles come into the water a little better.
He's not the biggest, but he's a beauty. Still had fun catching him. A good strategy for when you're fishing in clear water like this is using 2 and 4 pound test line. It's harder for the fish to see, so it betters your chances of catching them and catching more. So I got a pretty brown here again. I'm on top of my game with these brown trout. It's a good one here. Size of him, pretty brown. Pretty brown. This is part of the land they have here at Harman's North Fork Cottages. If you're coming to hunt, this is where you'll be hunting. It's a gorgeous place. Look at the mountains and the beautiful rocks in the mountains. Absolutely beautiful. You know, we've been fishing all morning and it's late in the year, so the water temperature is starting to rise a little bit, but today we've got a little extra fun lined up for us since fish have slowed down a lot. We're going to go, what, UTV riding today?
Yeah, we just started a new North Fork Adventures tour, and we have 4 UTVs that we have a place 500 acres that we go ride. It's a wilderness ride, and we just started it, and it's pretty fun.
Yes, after a good day of fishing, getting out here in the mountains and riding around on these UTVs, it's a blast. Let me tell you, you've got to do it. Well, that about wraps it up for the fishing here at Harman's North Fork Cottages in Cabins, West Virginia. It's been a great day. We've caught a lot of fish, rainbows, browns, and brooks. You know, we've had a lot of fun. William and I got out here early this morning, caught a bunch of fish, but I think it's about over for today. The water's gotten warm. It's late in the year, in July, so had a great time. Took a good break today and went UTV riding in the mountains. That was a lot of fun. Highly recommend it to anyone who wants to come out and enjoy the weekend with the family.
This portion of Sportsman Outdoor Strategies is brought to you by Quigley Motor Company. Conquer the world in a Quigley. SOS Innovative Products. And by 10-Point Crossbow. There is no substitute.
You never know when an accident may happen. That's why we bring you this segment, Medically Speaking.
Getting a sting from a bee or a wasp could be more than just a painful experience. For some, it could be a deadly experience. You see, a sting from a bee can lead to an allergic reaction causing anaphylactic shock. Anaphylactic shock is responsible for more deaths than any other shock. It creates a situation leaving the victim unable to breathe. So here are a few things to remember when stung by a bee or a wasp. You're going to remove the stinger, scraping it out with a knife or the edge of a credit card or a fingernail. Do not, and I repeat, do not use tweezers or push on the stinger. This may squeeze more poison into the skin. What you want to do is wash out the affected area with soap and water if possible. Another good thing you could use is Benadryl. Benadryl is proven effective in reducing allergic reactions, but make sure that your doctor says it's okay that you take this before you carry it along with you. You want to keep an eye out for allergic reactions that cause anaphylactic shock. Things such as itching, flushing or reddening of the face, dizziness, nausea, or a loss of consciousness. Anaphylactic shock sets in a hurry. So if you know you're allergic to bees and you're stung by one, don't mess around. Get out of the woods into the hospital. Till the next time, be prepared and be safe.
Each year, Paul and I hunt Saskatchewan, or we try to hunt Saskatchewan, for great big whitetails, the ones that everybody wants to get. One of these years, we're going to get one, or we already did get one. But this year, we were out there. We landed in the airport. We're all excited. We're dreaming of these big monster whitetails. We talked to Ricky Albert from Battle River Outfitters, and he told us about all the whitetails that were running around, all the big ones. And naturally, you have these dreams going through your head. That's all you're thinking about, is seeing this monster. We get to camp. We drive out there, probably maybe about a 45-minute ride from the airport. We get out to camp, sighting in our guns the first day, and I could see Ricky was really anxious. He wanted us to get out to hunt. And I'm thinking, oh boy, I said to Paul, I said, they know something's going on. They got something spotted. Paul goes to his spot. I go to my spot. We go to our stations. I'm sitting there. We're only about maybe 250, 300 yards apart. And I hear, wow. I wasn't even in the stand for maybe an hour, and I hear a shot. And now I'm thinking, okay, now was that Paul? Well, Paul calls me on the walkie-talkie. They keep in touch with walkie-talkies because I tell you, it could be a dangerous situation up there when it gets really cold, so you have to have walkie-talkie so you can get a hold of the outfitter if something happened. So Paul calls me on the walkie-talkie and says, hey, buddy, I think I got one. But wasn't excited at all, okay? Just kind of, I said, was it a good one? Was it a good one? And in my mind, I'm thinking it had to be a good one. There's no way he would have shot a buck the first day if it wasn't a monster. He goes, it was okay. I said, okay? Buddy, oh, it was okay. But I could tell in his voice that it was more than okay.
Oh boy. It's a nice deer. I'm still shaking. I thought he disappeared. I got the gun up. I couldn't get on with the camera. He's still down over there. Whew. Wow. Oh man. Look at this buck. Look at this buck. Oh, is that nice? Look at this. Nice buck. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kick her up the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, he's a dandy. Oh my God. What a beauty. That's tough when you're trying to video yourself. I'm telling you, I missed him on that first shot.
trying to look through the viewfinder. Oh my God, I'm still shaking. Trying to look through the viewfinder, then go back to my scope. Look through the viewfinder, go back to my scope. Wow. Whew. Battle River Outfitters, Ricky Albert. I'm telling you, what a monster. What a beautiful whitetail. This buck's in rut too. I'm telling you, he was chasing these does around over here. What an awesome deer. Awesome. It's got a little bit almost like mule deer strain in him. I mean, this G2 is so, oh my God. That's exciting. Oh God. Whew. I can't believe it. Man, what a deer. I haven't heard any other shots yet, but it's prime time right now, so maybe them guys will get something too.
It was a little difficult because it was Paul by himself and me by myself, so we were actually videoing ourselves, which makes it very, very difficult. So I'm thinking, well, maybe it was just perfect, out of the box blind, he had the camera set up right, it was a fairly good buck, so he took a shot. Going into camp, I would pull in, and I could see all these people over back by the garage, by the barn, and I saw Paul look at me, and he saw me walking towards him. Well, I could tell by the grin on his face that there is no way that this was an average buck that he shot. But I downplayed it a little bit. I acted like I didn't want to go see it. And he kept saying, "Come on, buddy, come here." I said, "Let me go in. I want to take my clothes, take these clothes, jacket off, and get these clothes off." So I kind of played it the opposite way. Well, he couldn't take it any longer. He goes, "Buddy, I shot a monster," and that was it. And again, the reason why I'm saying this story is because I'll never forget how it all played out. And we ended up going over, and he did. He shot. I think we scored, it was a 162, 163, 8-pointer, a monstrous frame, fantastic buck. So yes, one of us did get that dream buck. Now, my turn is next year. Did you ever wonder what the ultimate off-road vehicle would be? Could it be a 4x4 full-size van? Let's go off-roading with the Quigley Motor Company right here on Off-Road Strategies.
Go anywhere, haul anything. For more than 35 years, Quigley has been making the impassable possible. And when it comes to payload, Quigley has the biggest. A Quigley can transport up to 15 passengers and offers more than 300 cubic feet of cargo space. That's twice the capacity of a Suburban and 3 times more than a standard SUV. No other passenger vehicle or van can carry more than a Quigley. When you want to get to the mountaintop cabin with all your supplies for winter, your Quigley is the vehicle that makes delivering large payloads to inaccessible areas easily accessible. Quigley is also the only recognized 4x4 van converter by both Ford and GM. This allows us to install our systems without affecting the factory 2-wheel drive warranty. We also offer a full 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty on all of our components. It may resemble a 2-wheel drive stock van, but with up to 10,000 pounds of extreme towing capacity, a Quigley 4x4 provides the additional traction needed to get you and your load up and out of the water or through difficult terrain. Quigley 4x4 vans can be found gathering news, plowing through muddy construction sites, and making those guaranteed overnight deliveries. Quigley's high-quality 4x4 system delivers reliable performance, vehicle stability, and durable on-demand traction. From snow to sand, Quigley continues to perform in conditions where other vehicles cannot. So on your next hunting adventure, load up your Quigley with all the gear you need and head to the great outdoors. For more information about Quigley 4x4 vans, go online to Quigley4x4.com or call 800-233-9358.
And now something completely unique and different, exclusive to SOS, Weekend Warriors with Stanley Oliver and Squirt.
Here you are, 2 hunter specials.
Looks good. That reminds me, I forgot my hand warmers. And I forgot my pillows.
Enjoy your breakfast.
Oh, we already did.
Hopefully, some of the strategies that you saw on today's show will help you the next time you're in the field. For the SOS crew, I'm Bob Walker. We'll see you next time.